Hi everyone, welcome to Virtual Donkey Week 2021 at Axnoller Farm. I'm Andy, the farm manager. We're really sorry that we can't see you in person again this year, but we really hope to see you all back here in 2022. For those of you who don't know Axnoller Farm, we're based 35 miles from the Sidmouth site in the beautiful county of Dorset. Set in 157 acres of farmland, we have 310 donkeys and 41 ponies and mules in our care. Over the next few minutes you'll get to meet some of our wonderful characters, both human and animal, and we really hope you enjoy a day in the life on Axnoller Farm.
Hello, so I'm Laura.
And I'm Louie.
And here at Axnoller Farm, due to the pandemic, we've been split into two pods. So myself, Louie, and a few of the other grooms are in the red pod. We look after this group, which is 162 donkeys. We also look after two pony and mule groups.
So in the pony group, we have a group of 29, which is our fitter, healthier, sort of younger ponies. And then our small group of 10, which are ponies and mules that just sort of need a little bit of extra care over the winter, a bit of extra feed. But they're all enjoying it out in the sun at the moment in the field. Hi, so here we have Pete. Pete is one of our he is our youngest donkey in this barn. He's 4 years old. As you can see, he is getting quite tall, so he's probably got quite a bit more growing to do yet as well, and filling out. He come over with a group of Irish donkeys. His friends are Rodney, Derek and Bob. They're all quite close, but he's such a lovely boy.
Hello, so I've got Peter. So Peter is the smallest in the group. He weighs just 93 kilograms. He's quite a character. So we've had to modify our gates because in some of the gates he's managed to get underneath them as he's so little.
So here we have Irvine. Irvine is one of our biggest donkeys in Mainyard. He weighs in at 257 kilos. And as you can see against Peter, he is actually quite large. Irvine came over with a big group of donkeys from Ireland roughly about 6 years ago. He was quite head shy when we got him, but obviously as you can see from a lot of work and love, he loves us. He absolutely loves his attention.
So I've got Jackie B here. He's 28 years old and he is the oldest donkey we have in this group. He is currently on meds for, as you can see, the orange collar. He's got slight arthritis, but he does really cope very well in this group. He's got some strong bonds with a few other of the younger donkeys, so that's why we keep him in this group, because he's coping really well. He's also, as you can zoom in on his feet, he wears rim shoes. They're little plastic shoes that get glued to the feet. It's because he's got thin soles, so it just helps raise the foot and the sole off of the floor. Jackie is very particular how he likes his meds. So he eats his morning meds in a feed, and then he eats his afternoon meds, what Andy gives him in the evening, in a ginger biscuit, and he just loves that. He's a very sweet boy.
Hi, I'm Emma and I'm the supervisor at Axnoller Farm. I've worked here for almost 20 years, so I'm sure I'll be a familiar face to some of you. I'm up here at Padfield on the top of Axnoller, where you may have been if you've been on one of our trailer rides. I'm with four very special donkeys that have been selected to be used in the Rehoming scheme. This is Indiana and this one is Chester. Now they're a bonded pair. They're both 13 years old, and we'll be looking to rehome them together because they're best buddies. The white one is Chester. He's a single gelding, and he's also 13 years old. also a single and a gelding. He is 14 years old. But we're looking to pair up Kai and Jester so that they are a good match and go out together. For the rehoming scheme, we like our donkeys to be calm about being handled, to be caught, to be tied up, to have their feet picked out, and to be happy to be examined by the vet, farrier and dentist. Once they're up here, we like to do the little extras. So we train them to get used to having rugs fitted, to wearing a fly mask and being used to the noise of the Velcro, and we take them for little walks as a treat and to help with their enrichment and enabling them to have new experiences.
There you goes Juggler. Out the way. Out you goes. Out you goes. No. Jessie. Good girl. Primrose.
Hello, I'm Steph. I'm here with a couple of familiar faces. You might recognise these two from our previous newsletters. This is Daisy, the mum, and Buttercup, her daughter. Daisy is now 9 and Buttercup is now 6. Daisy and Buttercup came into the sanctuary back in 2018 after their owner reached out to us as she was no longer able to get near them to trim their feet and their hooves had become dangerously long. We initially put them in our silage barn with our oldies for the kind of slower pace and smaller group, and it's quite a hands-on group wise, so we're there a lot to give them all the behaviour and work and attention they need. After a lot of time, hard work and love and attention by our grooms and working alongside the farrier, they were soon able to be handled and they are now able to have their feet trimmed quite happily, and you can see they're very friendly. Daisy in particular was more nervous to start with, but as you can see now they've really come on in leaps and bounds and gained confidence. Daisy and Buttercup reside in one of our two middle-aged groups of both are approximately 50 donkeys. They are looked after by our Blue Pod. The Blue Pod also look after our oldies barn, silage barn, and there are 35 of them in there. Our last donkey day back in 2019, I'm sure you'll remember seeing them in silage barn. And actually one of our donkey weekers, Anne, and her husband Frank, really made an impact on these two, and they really connected, which was wonderful to see. Our volunteers have also been massively influential in helping with Daisy and Buttercup's behaviour. They've come in, groomed them, given them extra attention and cuddles. We'd love to take this opportunity to thank our volunteers for all their hard work over the years, and we really look forward to seeing them again very soon. Here we have one of Daisy and Buttercup's most handsome barn mates, Oreo. Oreo was foaled on the farm, actually by our manager Andy, 5 years ago now, and he will be most recognisable to one of our donkey weekers as he was named by her in a competition we had when he was born.
Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you